Okay. All right, so this is going to be a very quick live stream, but I'm just going to answer some questions from a Discord and also comments here regarding the iClone to Unreal Engine pipeline setup. If you're actually curious on working with the Unreal Engine and you don't know where to start, I'm starting to open up tutoring services. And also, I can teach you how to uh, work with the sequencer. Plus, I can also go through like past projects, or if you want to improve your camera work and your lighting, I can help you with that. I can show you a couple of things to work with to improve your filmmaking. So I'll provide a link down below here. I'll provide in the chat. So if anyone's interested, fill out the form and we can talk. And these tutoring sessions can be done through Zoom or Discord or Google Meets or anything like that. So just something to plug in. I'll be making a short video tomorrow on this, but today I'm going to actually take this live stream here and just answer a couple questions and give you guys a demonstration. If anyone has any questions, also you can also use the my website. Just go with iClone question. I can answer that too. It could be a pretty good show idea. So let's begin. The first one actually was through my Discord. Let me see if I can pull it up here on my phone. Let's see. Give me a second. Do you know how to change location in iClone to Unreal Engine? So I'm guessing you're using the live link here. So a few things. I don't really deal with live link too much, but let's go through it here. So let's actually make a basic open world map. There we go. So I have here a character. He has a basic animation, so we're just going to delete that for now. Don't have to worry about that. Nope, just start completely new. So this here is your origin. It's 0, 0, and 0. Unreal Engine has one right here, so this is 0, 0, and 0. So just think about that. So under world settings, or sorry, it'll be under details. Let's say, let's make a basic cube. And location, let's put it at 0, 0, and 0. So this is the central point. Just think about that. So let's go in here and let's just bring something through a live link. Let's do a simple box. So the box here will be at 0, 0, 0 in iClone. So if you want to change the location in Unreal Engine, like say, there's something in the way, if we need to move anything here in regarding to this Unreal map here, you need to go to this icon and create a live link origin. Sorry, I don't know why it's blinking like that. And, let's just move this by 5 meters. And another 5 meters right there. So it's going to be right here. So you see this icon? See this? This is where, if we bring in, this is where our origin is going to be from iClone. So just pretend this is this. So let's go through the Unreal Live Link. And let's just transfer. I don't want to transfer light or camera. I never do that. So let's see. Best video on this process ever. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Oh, okay. This other one we're going to tackle too. In recent versions of AutoSep, these don't bind when animations are happening on the face. Is there a specific workaround? I want to test this. I want to make sure we're not having issues here. I think there could be a couple of reasons, but let's see if this works. Okay, so we just imported the box here, and it's exactly at the origin. and even lists here in your outliner. So if we needed to move this, it's going to move the box along with it. So let's delete this, and let's actually move this by at least a meter in the X direction. So we're going to move this by 100, at least 1 meter. Okay. You know what? Let's go with 5 meters instead, so you know the difference. So we're moving this by 5 meters, and we're going to transfer. And if everything should be right, the iClone origin. And you even see this 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Sorry. Yeah, 5 meters. So that's just something to think about when you're working with blocking or anything like that. So just kind of think, even red to red, even just kind of pay attention to the color. Red, blue, green. Red, blue, green. So I just have to think. So sometimes it could be in the opposite direction, but you have to, it's just one of the things that requires some attention to detail. Just pay attention to it and you'll be okay. So that's the first question answered. Now it's time to do another test here. So let's actually do a new level, empty level here. And this is actually a pretty interesting question. I got a question regarding beards and mustaches in recent versions of AutoSet. These don't bind when the animation is happening on face. I want to test this. So we'll bring in. I brought in the character with the full setup here. So let's make a decent level sequence. Let's do 24. Now he's pretty expressive, so none of that, but we can also test out different animation sequences. So I want to see if there's an actual bug. I'm not sure. Now the question is, I don't know if you're using 5.4 or 5.5. I don't know. If you guys have any issues with bringing in content or anything like that, it always helps just letting me know, hey, I'm using Unreal Engine 5.4. I'm using Unreal Engine 5.3, 4.27, 5.5. It kind of helps me. Otherwise, I'm just kind of lost, you know. I'm like, okay, if you're using 5.5, there's no support for iClone yet. So if you're using 5.4, you know, it allows me to at least get an idea what to work with, you know. So that's just something there. All right, some answers here. You know, just let me know what version you use. Not being mean or anything like that, just makes things a lot easier. That way I can actually track it, because I probably wouldn't even have an issue here. So let's go and find out. Let's bring in the expression here. Okay, so we're not having an issue here. I can see the beard still working. So let's actually go into iClone here. Let's do new. Let's bring in the character, and let's just make him extremely expressive. So but yeah, just say, hey, I'm using 5.4. This issue's happening. They did say a couple of versions, so I'm going to assume 5.4. Okay. Just let's get out of the Unreal Engine for a second because it's kind of slowing everything down. Okay. And let's just go with the craziest expressions. I just want to see how wild I can actually get this to work. So 3, 2, 1. And then finally, switch to a very angry. There we go. It's dumb. It's really just over the top and really stupid. But yeah, the first thing you need to do is when it comes to collecting this, you just need to collect this as a motion plus. Otherwise, it's not going to bake your expressions in. So that's just something we think about. Always do this as a motion plus file. So it's so over exaggerated. It's not even funny, but yeah, that's just something to think about. So always bake as a motion plus file. So let's go here and let's just pull up the file here, this motion plus file. I'm kind of stretching this out quite a bit, so if there's an issue, we'll instantly see it. Well, besides the really bad facial animation, but if we see any stretching out when it comes to the face or the beard, we'll see it. So let's go through here. FBX, let's do 60 frames per second. All right, and I'll do Lexus test face. Okay. All right. So now we're done with that. We're just going to quickly open Unreal Engine. So all right, so here we're just going to go here to Lexus here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, is it done with the animation? Nope, it's still exporting the animation. Just give it some time. It's almost there. I'm seeing the files. Yep. And we should be good. Alright, so I'm going to quickly exit out of that. And let's just go in. I'm just going to take this FBX file here, HQ shader. Now, another thing is when it comes to, let's see, uncheck import mesh. Let's go here to Lexus. And make sure, everything is fine. Animation is at 60 and import all. So So we have here and here. So let's go through here. We have the untitled. Don't save that. And all right, what's the level sequence here? And let's look for test phase. And let's see if the animation is having issues. Nope. So I think here's what I'm thinking you're doing. Oh. So it does look like you're holy shit, that goddamn face. that face is so terrible. I think let's just slow down the camera here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any crazy deformities. Besides, like when it comes to the beard, it seems to be okay. And I do have the default beard on for the character. But it looks like everything should be okay. Facial expressions are fine. Eyebrows, beard, mustache seems to be okay. So I think, I don't know if you're importing the morph targets appropriately when it comes to the character. I think I don't know if you're missing that. I don't know if it's a bug in the program. I honestly don't know what version you're working on. Are you working on 5.4 or what? But when it comes to importing your character, are you importing different? And this happens too. If you import, let's say you're trying to import a motion from a different character onto another character. So if you have two different characters and you're trying to import the motion from one to the other, you're going to have serious issues with that. So that's why, like if I'm working with one character, I always apply an animation from one character and transfer it to the same character. That way you get a consistent result. So I think I don't see an issue with the brow. I have no idea. But yeah, Zen, that's your question. I think there's something you're doing something to the import, or it could be a really bad. It could actually be a really bad beard thing. There could be like a beard that isn't properly, doesn't fit well to the face, or something. But if you're using Reallusion and all that, I can have a look. But yeah. I don't think I have the camera tool. Anyway, it looks like it does look like even with the most extreme facial expressions I can give it, still kind of, yeah, you can even tell that there's some weight here. Still, there's still some weight. So yeah, I think you just need to import it and make serious adjustments. And I'm using the most recent version too. I'm using the most recent one. So I mean, that'll do it. So if anyone has any questions, website below. If you're looking for private tutoring, you can fill out the form. We can discuss an available time I can help you with. So just give me a shout. If anyone has any questions,